Hey guys, I'm going to show you this game review of a beginning chess strategy game that I was losing almost the entire time, and I came back and won. So it's important not to give up. So here we go. Best move ever, right? So I move with my Pirk defense. And it says here it requires accurate play. So here's the Pirk. And I win this almost 50-50 as black. So like it's pretty good. All right, they're going to focus on my king pawn here. That's typical kind of thing to do here. And I lose a pawn here because I should have castled. I don't know. Let's go back. Like right here, I should have castled, it says. I'm just done the exchange. But I was trying to block because I didn't want to lose my rook. I end up losing my rook anyway. All right, so we're just trading pieces. Okay, now he's good because I make a mistake here. I should not have done that. I should have taken his pawn. He takes my pawn instead, and that's where I lose it, the pawn. So now he's up. He's going to be up for most of the game here, as you'll see. So we do the classic, like, exchange here, except I block with the bishop. And here I should have taken his knight. No, I shouldn't have. I should have taken... No, I take his bishop. Okay, that's right. He takes my knight. So now I'm down. Like +4. I'm down an attack piece and a pawn. So I'm going to rally back. So I'm going to take his knight and make him double his pawn. But then my bishop's on this long diagonal, so I can take his pawn and fork. Bishop fork, classic bishop fork. Always look for that, if possible here. So if you can take his queen knight, he will have to double his pawn. And then if you have the long diagonal, you can do this quite often. So I'm going to take back the knight and sacrifice the bishop. So now I'm getting back there. I think it says I'm plus, he's +4, but actually he's only like +2 as far as like pieces. All right, so I'm going to go swoop in here a little bit. Comes out. He's going to try to line up his bishop and his knight to get me in checkmate, but I'm threatening his rook, so he decides he wants to like keep his rook. Should have let me take it probably. I put him in check. He blocks my check, so I put him in check again. And he moves out of check. I have to move my knight here because I have to free up my rook. It's the only other attack piece I have. And I really need to like have that out here. So, all right, he moves here because he's threatening checkmate in 1. But I move my king out in order to get away from him. Now this says that this is a blunder, and I guess it is, because it should be mate in 2. I dodged a check, but he takes my pawn instead of removing his rook up, and that was definitely a mistake. So I put him in check, and then he moves. I put him in check again, and I should have done something here. So when I put him in check this time, I take his pawn. Yeah, he could take my knight at this point, but he doesn't. So I take his bishop. Let's see here. He has to move out of the way. I put him in check, and he should take my knight here probably. But instead, I move here. Now I've got a pin. So this is the key here, this sequence right here. So let's go back and analyze this. So here he could have got me in mate in 2. Show me if you know how he could have done that. Put it in the comments below. Instead, he takes my pawn instead of moving his rook. I put him in check. Just kind of keep putting him in check, right? I should have taken the pawn first. Now I take the pawn. But that puts me on the diagonal to give him this check here and take the bishop, which is nice. So he moves out of check weight, but then he moves into a skewer. And this is a great skewer. I'm using my knight and my rook in tandem, because he cannot capture my knight with his queen, otherwise he's in check. So my knight is safe, and my rook is safe because it's being defended by the knight. So he moves his knight forward, I take his queen. He takes my rook, that's fine. I'll do that every day, all day. All right, I'm getting ready to put him in check. Instead, he does the same thing with me, kind of. He puts me in check, but his knight is defending the rook. So I move my knight out of the way, threatening his rook. He takes a pawn. I don't care because I'm going to put him in check and take his knight. Now I have a queen and a knight, and he has a rook. And it's basically game over, so he resigns. So yeah, I mean, like, just look for those kind of opportunities to do the skewers and the forks. And don't give up, especially against beginners. And I'm a beginner too, as you can probably tell by my play. But hope you guys have a good time out there. Thank you for subscribing to the channel, and I'll see you all in the next video. Let me know you're out there too. I like interacting with my viewers.